Hi guys, it's Ona and Giblets, your energy customer service reps from Chicago. Today is Sunday, January 21st, 2023, and we want to do a little video on a little phenomenon that's happening that's a great diversion, but we'll see. I'm going to pull some cards and find out. So, just a little update since the last Moonshine episode, which is probably as many videos as I've been able to crank out. It's been busy at work, things are calming down, but I work the night shift, so even the next day I am in a time warp until I sort of stabilize. So it's been pretty challenging. It's also very, very cold outside lately. I don't know if you saw in the community page I posted, we call ourselves Siberia now because the cold air had produced steam on the lake. That's how chilly it was. And gratefully, and thank you, Chaplain Willie, for blessing me. My car started, and I was able to get home during that brutal cold. Giblets has been awesome. In spite of not having a lot of physical exercise, we've been doing a lot of brain exercises and massage and stuff like that. So he's been good. He actually came to work with me on New Year's Eve. So with permission, I was able to round with him and have the staff at least smile at the end of 2023 and bring a smile into 2024. It was great for him to be there, and they're asking for him to come back. Every time I go to work, they're pretty much like, "Where's Giblets?" I'm like, "He's at home sleeping where he should be." It's been so cold outside that it's dangerous for him to be out there, and he will not keep on dog boots. Okay. So, with that being said, I started a painting class to sort of see if I can figure out how to do more documentation and some of these things that I'm seeing and feeling in this area, looking out onto the lake. So I started a class on the 10th, and I can't paint for shit. I can't use a brush, so I'm just working on focusing on brush strokes and that kind of thing right now. I don't really have anything to show or report, but it's going to be a fun season. So let's talk about this rat hole thing, and it's at 2:49. If you want to skip to the middle, I'll try to remember to put a timestamp on there. The rat hole in Chicago, it's got its own Wikipedia page, is a piece of sidewalk cement, okay, that when it was poured, not given enough time to cure and dry, a rodent, a rat or a squirrel, landed on it, okay, and made a perfect imprint of itself in the cement. And that's all that you see. And through social media and a local artist, comedian, fellow vendor at Wolf Bait in Logan Square popularized this thing. So now everybody goes to see it, and it's a shrine, and they tried to fill it, and the neighbors like dug out the cement so you can still see the imprint of this rat squirrel throwing pennies in it and stuff like that. You look at the thumbnail, and I'll try to add it on the back of the video too, you can see the squirrel or rat. Personally, let's ask the cards, is it a rat or a squirrel? Okay, they named it Chimley, stupid name, but whatever. They named it Chimley, and now there's like companies trying to market with it and stuff like that. Memes all over. So let's ask, is it a rat or a squirrel? Because I believe that has its own social network going on too. Jibbles, there's one more cookie left, and then you're going to cry the whole rest of the time? Because it's time for another nap. Is it a rat or a squirrel? I'm using the Dolly deck because a lot of the images on this deck looks similar to the rat squirrel. You know, I promised him that we would see rats when we moved into this area, and we haven't seen any yet, and it's very upsetting because every time I say it, he's like, show me, show me. I haven't seen one, but I know that it's a problem. And nobody lets the dogs walk on the grass around here anyway. You gotta go to the lake for that. Okay, so, rat or squirrel. I knew it was a female. I totally got that vibe. You see the imprints here on the top here? Definitely was a female. That sort of energy. That doesn't really give me enough information. So the next card is what? I'm going to say with the multiple, a pregnant rat. Because they multiply faster. It was a pregnant rat. That's why it looks like almost a squirrel. Okay? And I think she thinks I'm right. Got her whispering in my ear. Exactly. Where's the dog in that picture? All right, so a pregnant rat. Oh, no wonder everybody loves that site. Definitely has that vibe. You know what the next question I want to know is? Because I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Did it survive when it got itself out of the cement? Or whoever, if it got pulled out of the cement. This thing has been there for 20 years, and now it's getting attention. And the neighbors are pissed because people are taking selfies. Good diversion, maybe an omen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about that too. I don't have any more giblets. I don't have any more. You ate them all. Did it survive? I have King of Wands. I think somebody plucked it right out of the, you see, down here? Plucked it out of the cement with their wand, right? Maybe animal control, okay? Just got it right out of the ground like that, flicked it out. I'm sure it ran off with cement shoes, okay? So, with that being said, check that out. Giblets. That was literally nothing. Well, guess what? We were just going to talk about Al Capone, okay? And the little backstory behind this whole thing is Chicago's known for the sort of gangster Al Capone, you dirty rat, that kind of prohibition, St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which is not that far away, aesthetic, right? So I wanted to know, because we're always sort of on guard in some way, is this some kind of omen for the city to pay attention to? Not just in a funny way, but somebody's going to say, oh, remember that rat hole? Is this some kind of omen? And Giblets started barking out of the clear blue. Maybe he felt some kind of gangster vibration. We'll do a burn. It's okay. Is it an omen? Is it an omen for the city? Purely for entertainment purposes only. Okay? This is just for fun on a Sunday because it's 14 degrees outside. That's not so bad. Is this an omen? I get the Two of Swords. Okay, so that's always an indecision, a stalemate. We have our bull there. Okay. Bubbles or doubles. We might have sports teams leaving the city. Okay. That might be. the Emperor who's making decisions, and the Chariot. Cancer time. We're hosting the Democratic National Convention in August. Well, this one points to Sag, but, you know, that's a Cancer card. And the Four of Cups. Disappointment. No, I don't think so. I think this is just a good diversion right now for people to celebrate a story. Okay? To celebrate a story. Just because maybe we haven't seen that image of the Virgin Mary or Jesus in a potato chip for a while, we're focusing on, right? We're focusing on the rat. The rat hole. So that's pretty much it. Giblets is going to start pitching one of his fits if I don't pay attention to him soon. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And I am going to be taping Moonshines with Dr. Vicky tomorrow, January 22nd. So we're going to be talking about the first full moon of the year, the full moon in Leo. That's happening on the 25th. Oh, is it the 25th or the 20? Yeah, it's the 25th at 1:37 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it could be closer to the 24th. So I see. Okay. So it's going to be the first full moon of the season. And I need to start meditating and thinking about what it's going to ask us to do. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right? Thank you so much. Giblets thanks you, even though he's got another agenda. Love you. And we'll see you soon.